Hey you guys, it's Lauren. Welcome back. Today's video is going to be another favorites and fails that I'm so excited for because we're in the end of February. Oh my gosh, spring is on the horizon. We had like a 53-degree weather day the other day in Philly, and it was so nice to smell that like spring fresh air. So I'm excited for another favorites because we're getting close to spring, summer, my favorite seasons. But I'm just pumped for this video because I love a favorites and fails video. So many new releases to talk about here today. I have some makeup and a lot of skincare. I have a skincare drugstore fail. Also, this new Essence foundation we'll talk about. You'll hear if the Pretty Fresh foundation is a favorite or a fail. And then also a little Merit Beauty segment. I'll talk about my favorites from the brand and then also my least favorites. I definitely had some things that went really well from the brand, some things that didn't go quite so well. But yeah, lots of fun things, skincare, makeup, nails even, a whole variety of products this month. So without further ado, we'll just go ahead and get right into it. So first up, we're going to talk about one of the most satisfying, most pleasing skincare products I've used in a while. There is something about this product. This is the Glow Recipe Papaya Sorbet Enzyme Cleansing Balm. They did send this out to me in PR, and I've heard some good things about this, but I don't know. I feel like their other releases got a little bit more hype than this one. Oh my gosh, is this the best cleansing balm ever? It is pricier than some of my favorite Korean skincare balms, but this just tops them in that the sensorial experience is just amazing. This, first of all, it literally smells like a fresh cantaloupe. For some reason, it reminds me of my honeymoon in Hawaii. Like, it just takes me back to that like island tropical smell. It's gorgeous. But not only is the scent so pleasing, it works beautifully. So it emulsifies into almost like a slight lather, which is unusual for a lot of cleansing balms. So it really does the job. It breaks up makeup really well. My face feels so clean after using this, but hydrated. It almost feels like I've used like a very, very lightweight facial oil that is quick absorbing after my cleansing. It moisturizes well, it cleanses well. I love the experience when using this. I get excited to use this at the end of the night, which I feel like is what skincare should do for you. It's, you know, it's a treat for yourself at the end of the day. But such a huge fan. I've been digging through this. It actually does come with a spatula, which of course I lost already. But this is just amazing. I am so excited about this. A new favorite as far as cleansing balms go. And you know what? I really don't feel like I need a second cleanse after using this, and in the directions it does not say it's intended for only a first use cleanse. This does have apricot oil in here, which is great for the skin. It's a nice emulsifier, and it actually has a high component of linoleic acid, which is great for repairing the skin and smoothing out the skin. Now of course you're just washing it off, but it feels like a little bit of the oil is still left on your face during those reparative actions. I don't know, it's beautiful. I've been loving this, a new favorite. Yeah, cannot get enough of this. So next up is a moisturizer that has been saving my dry winter skin. This is by the brand Purito, and this is their Dermide Cica Barrier Sleeping Pack. This is such a beautifully like rich, nourishing moisturizer that feels so hydrating on the skin. It maintains that occlusive layer throughout the night, and I actually wake up with like silky skin. I wake up with this, I don't want to say a film because that doesn't sound very pleasing, but almost like this like silky emollient feel to my face. Like it feels like I overdid it with facial oil the night before. So you can tell you're really getting the moisture from this. It's so thick and rich, and it feels super high end, and it's like $15. You cannot beat this price. There's hyaluronic acid in here. Second on the list is Cintella, so you get those antioxidant brightening effects, and squalene is in here, and I love squalene in a moisturizer. It's great for anybody with dry skin, and even it might be a little too heavy for somebody with oily skin, but I've just been loving this for the hydration factor and the smoothness and the plumping. It's so beautiful. I've been loving this. I cannot get enough. You get a ton of product in here, 2.7 fluid ounces. So yeah, I love it. I've been getting some comments that people aren't wanting to support Purito because of the whole sunscreen scandal, which kind of stinks, but I know, yeah, that was a whole bummer in itself, but they do have some great products. This product, I promise, will not steer you wrong. It has amazing ingredients. It's so hydrating, so rich and soothing on the skin. I love it. I cannot say enough good things about it. So this next brand I'm so excited about. I heard about Stratia Skin on Alice in the Rabbit Holes channel. She's great. You guys have to check her out. I'll link her down below. She is another skincare channel. She just has great content. She's like fun to watch. She's funny. She was talking about how this brand was made popular on Reddit, and I went on there, and it's so true. You could go down like a Stratia Skin rabbit hole. People love this brand, and I jumped on this liquid gold skin strengthening moisturizer because it touts the fact that it repairs your skin's barrier. And my skin, being that it's so dry right now and I'm still exfoliating, honestly I'm probably overdoing it with exfoliation at times. It's hard to find that balance when you want to get that brightening and exfoliation because you want to back it up with a lot of hydration. But bottom line, my skin has been feeling a little irritated these days. I'm getting sensitivities from products that I haven't been getting sensitized to before. So I wanted to give this a go, and I will tell you what, this has really been so healing to my skin. This is super lightweight. You can apply this as a serum, and which is actually how I like to apply it. I apply this right before my moisturizer just to pack in that extra hydration. And this has the main ingredient here. We have water, we have the glycol, we have niacinamide is third on the list, and then all these amazing oils. We have rosehip seed oil, seed buckthorn seed oil, cranberry seed oil, green tea, ceramides, amazing like skin repairing ingredients in here, and it really does like strengthen your skin. You just feel your skin being like repaired and renewed. There's something about this, and it has made such a difference in my skin. The main thing is I'm not getting that stinging anymore when I'm applying those exfoliating products that never seem to have bothered my skin. So this is definitely doing the trick. I'm loving this. They do not have an affiliate program. Like their link that I'll include down below is not an affiliate link, but there is, if you sign up, anybody could sign up for their referral program, and if you refer your friends, you can give them a $10 voucher. So if you use my link, you'll get $10 towards your purchase. So I'm wondering if that's why a lot of YouTubers don't talk about this, because I don't think they're affiliated with any affiliate linking programs. It's unfortunate that some people only talk about things for the kickback, but it's just a reality here on YouTube, unfortunately. But this brand deserves so much more buzz. I cannot get enough of this serum, and I really want to try some other things from them. I did also order the Fortify oil. It's a facial oil that I'll be including in my facial oil roundup. I'll be comparing some like high-end versus low-end oils, well, low-end, more affordable oils. I want to see if there's any differences. So yeah, look for that video coming up. But yeah, I'm really excited about this brand. They have this retinol moisturizer that I can't wait to give a go once I'm not pregnant and not breastfeeding. I really want to try that out. So yeah, Stratia Skin, definitely check them out. And then next up, speaking of retinol, let's talk about the Josie Marin Whipped Argon Pro-Retinol Body Butter. I was immediately pulled in by these claims. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's gonna give me smoother, firmer, younger looking skin, like retinol on a body cream. Like, yes, I need that. But of course, again, being pregnant, I didn't think I could use this. But looking further into these claims and ingredients, I'm like, okay, this is totally fine. I did ask my doctor. My doctor also said it was okay, which is what I just wanted to point out first, because you're not going to get, this is not a retinoid that's going to actually, you know, regenerate your skin like how a retinol on the skin performs. This is they're saying a natural form of retinol. This touts the fact that it has pink algae in here, which, looking further into this, I actually DM'd the brand too to make sure it was safe in pregnancy. Of course, I asked my doctor first. That's your first source of medical information. Ask your medical provider first. But I wanted to see their opinion on it, and they wrote me back. They said our Pro-Retinol is made of this Dunaliella salina extract, which is the pink algae. It's a deriver from pink lakes, most commonly found in Western Australia, which is rich in beta carotene, which is a natural form of vitamin A. Beta carotene, it's in carrots, it's completely natural. It's kind of along the same lines as like using rosehip oil, not the same as a true retinol. Like I said, my doctor said it was completely fine. So they're touting the fact that this is gonna almost perform like a retinol. It's not going to do that. You may get some like antioxidant benefits from this, maybe some brightening. I've not noticed that, but if anything, I just noticed that smoother skin that they're talking about. Now, of course, it's going to look tighter. It's going to look plumper because of that hydration. This is packed with so many nice oils. Let's see. We have, of course, their standard argan oil that's in all of their products. And it's fragrance free, which is really nice actually. I'm used to using fragrance in body products. I just like that whole experience, but sometimes I do get some extra irritation like around my chest. I think because I use some skincare on my chest, some exfoliating products. So it was nice to use something that doesn't have those potentially irritating ingredients. So with the argan oil, we have so many amazing, richly emollient oils. We have the safflower seed oil, we have shea butter, We also have avocado oil in here. We have aloe leaf juice, green and white tea leaf extract, allantoin, which is a nice soothing agent. Really nice ingredients in here, and this feels so great on the skin. It is really smoothing. It like heals the skin. I feel like I noticed a difference, especially in my hands. Oh my gosh, my hands have been so dry. I've been loving using this at the end of my shifts. My skin is so dry at the end of the day, not even just my hands from washing them all day, but just my skin overall, just from the dry hospital air. So this is just so nice at the end of the night to apply after I get out of the shower. It has a beautiful consistency. It's not super rich and oily feeling, which actually surprised me. It's not as thick and maybe like balmy as you would expect a lot of body butters to feel like, but it's that perfect like middle ground, that perfect like thick lotion like feel that you want, because you get that silkiness. It's so hydrating, so beautiful, but don't expect to get these like, you know, amazing anti-aging results from this. You're not gonna get like prescription retinol effects from this. Like, it's just not gonna happen, but it does make your skin super glowy, very hydrated. I love the feeling on my skin. It is beautiful. All right, now speaking about brightening and anti-aging ingredients, The Ordinary's azelaic acid has really made a difference in my melasma and my hyperpigmentation as of recent. I put this aside. I repurchased this a second time, and I guess I was reaching for other exfoliators, other brightening products, but I started to target my actual areas of hyperpigmentation, and I really feel like this has made a difference. I'll insert this follow-up photo. This is a month follow-up from that AM and nighttime skincare routine video I recently did. Within a month, I've noticed. Now, you guys might look at this picture and think, okay, your hyperpigmentation looks exactly the same, Lauren. Like, what the heck are you talking about? But you know how you notice subtle differences in your skin? I noticed that my skin was looking brighter, but I wanted to do this close-up picture just to really see. Now, at the bottom of my cheek, I have this almost like horseshoe, like U-shaped area of melasma. It's like a galaxy of hyperpigmentation. In my after picture, I definitely feel like it looks lighter. The area is broken up a bit, so I'm really seeing some lightening with this. So this azelaic acid ingredient really does some great things for melasma and dark spots. Give it a try. These Ordinary products are super cheap. They're affordable at the drugstore. You can get them at Ulta. So I'm excited to start using this again. I don't know why I put this to the side. I was just, yeah, I guess I was reaching for other things. This is a nice formula too to spot treat with, because it has a thick lotion-like consistency, so you can just put it in those targeted areas. So really nice. I'm excited to continue to use this. All right, next up is this Alvin June nail polish kit. I think I included one of their kits in a previous favorites video, but their spring seasonal box has to be the best one yet. First of all, how cute is this manicure box? I cannot get enough of those like tropical vibes. So Alvin June is a nail polish company that started in LA, and now they sell their nail polishes in Target, and they have these manicure kits that are available. You can just get the kit with the tools and I believe a top coat, but if you want to spend the extra money, they do like a whole bundled pricing, and you can get 6 polishes. And these are some of the spring polishes that were included. I'm especially excited about this color, Pink Sands. I'm wearing it today. I love these like pinky neutral, like marshmallow type shades. I feel like they're such nice everyday colors. The formula holds up well. It dries quickly. Now this is day 3, and now I do have some chipping, but I did work a 12-hour shift yesterday, so of course I'm washing my hands all day, and then the day before I was at home with the kids, and you know, being at home with toddlers is such a detriment to a manicure, like changing diapers, cooking dinner, washing dishes. It's just I'm sure a lot of you guys understand that. So yeah, for day 3 to have a little bit of chipping, I'm not mad about it, and I just love this formula so much. I love the colors, and I just love these manicure boxes. So thank you to Alvin June for sending this out. I cannot get enough of their formulas and all their fun shades. And they are available on Target. Not all of their shades are available, but their shade GH, which is another one of my favorites, is available at Target. So I just wanted to mention them, and yeah, I just appreciate that they're cruelty free too. That was one thing that really pulled me in with this brand. It's so hard to find a good nail polish formula that's cruelty free. So next up, let's talk about some sunscreen. I just posted my most hydrating sunscreens, and this was kind of like mid-range in the most hydrating, but I wanted to highlight it in my favorites because I kind of love it even more, because I just discovered that this is essential oil free, and I talked in my video video about how the one negative to this is that it does include fragrance, but you guys saw my confusion. I'm like, it doesn't smell like anything, it smells fine. But here they reformulated the sunscreen to be fragrance free. So you can get this on Amazon. It's fragrance free. It's this runny, milky, almost like a serum like consistency to it, but it's so silky and hydrating. It feels great on the skin. It's so moisturizing. I love it. Love it. I cannot say enough good things. You get a ton for your money in here. You're getting 6.76 fluid ounces. This was one of the best values in that video also, and I just cannot get enough of this formula. And it's a mineral sunscreen. I am blown away. Like, how is this a mineral sunscreen formula? There's no chalkiness to this whatsoever. It feels just like a lightweight moisturizer, but with a ton of moisture. Like, your skin feels hydrated after using this, and it works well underneath makeup. It's amazing. I love it so much. Another favorite for the month is this Marc Jacobs Extra Shot Foundation and Concealer. This is such a beautifully, like, emollient, just beautiful foundation formula going onto the skin, but I actually haven't really been using it as a foundation, more so a concealer, and it wears so well underneath my dry eyes. I'm so picky with concealer formulas. This is highly contained with this acrylic triglyceride, which is this thick emollient agent, and I found that most of the concealers that I really enjoy have this ingredient. So I don't know if it's that, if it's something else in the formula, but I love this so much. It's definitely a pricey concealer, but I appreciate that I don't get any crepiness through the day with this. It doesn't set completely, which I actually like because then you can kind of pat it out throughout the day and you don't get that like drying, tight feeling on your skin. It just leaves like a moisturized feel on your skin. I love this. Even as an all over foundation, I feel like this looks really nice. It gives a nice like satin, maybe slightly dewy look. So if you're looking for a hydrating concealer, I've really liking this. Another big win for the month is this Precision Brow Pencil by the brand NYX. I talked about this a long time ago on my channel, but this has always been a staple in my beauty routine, so I wanted to give it some love again. But this pencil is amazing if you're on the go, if you want a quick eyebrow pencil that just does the job. The best part about this for me is it's like rectangular shape. Like, it doesn't have a super fine tip to it. It almost has the shape and length of one of like your brow hairs, so you can do these like short little strokes, and it makes it so quick to do like a nice structured brow. The pigment goes on really smooth. It's not too smooth, but it's not too dry. It's just a beautiful formula. It lasts a long time. This has been a staple recently. The color Ash Brown is perfect if you're looking for more of a cool toned eyebrow pencil. Love this. All right, and then let's talk about the Pretty Fresh Foundation by the brand Essence. You guys, this package, I think this is the most generous foundation PR package I've ever received. So I was so excited about this. I'm hearing that this was a hydrating foundation that was supposed to be long lasting. That is $7 USD. I'm like, I could not wait to try this out. Unfortunately, this has to go into my fails, but I will say this is a fail for me. But if you have normal to oily skin, I do feel like you would like this. But let's talk about the good things first. So I wanted to highlight the favorites, and this package came with this awesome sponge. Essence has these amazing makeup sponges that get huge. Like, this doubled in size when I added water to it. So we're gonna call this a favorite for the month. This is really great. I appreciate the huge jumbo size. It just makes application so easy. But unfortunately, the foundation, it touts the fact that it's hydrating. It is not hydrating. It sets so quickly. It feels drying on my skin. It almost feels like mask-like. From afar, I am wearing it today. I feel like it looks really nice. Like, it gives your skin this like smoothed, blurred out appearance. But up close, I feel like my skin looks dry and crepey. So let me pull you guys in so you guys can see how this looks on my skin. So as you can see, my under eye lines look pretty obvious. I just feel like my under eyes look really crepey. It doesn't seem to sink into lines, but it just accentuates dryness. I have some like flaking on my forehead that you can see. My forehead lines look really obvious. And like, as I pull away from the camera, I feel like my skin looks pretty smooth, like I was saying. Everything looks even and blurred out. The coverage is decent. It's medium coverage. You still see some of my melasma, but I think the coverage is nice, but that drying factor, even though it's only $7, I still don't think it's worth the money if you have dry skin. But if you're normal to even very oily, I think this could work because of the fact that it sets quickly and it gives that smoothing factor. This has the potential to be so nice if you have more of an oily skin type. So maybe then it would be worth the money for you. The shade selection was a little difficult. If I didn't have these swatches, I would have definitely picked out the wrong shade. The shade is literally 10 times darker on the packaging than it is in the actual formula. I ended up being, I thought I would be down here somewhere. My shade is right up here. I'm like shade 60, maybe even more of like shade 70. And I don't know about you guys, but I was a little taken aback when I first saw this. Does this side not look all like the same toned, like light to medium shade? I'm like, is there any variation? But I'll do an arm swatch and you guys can see the variations, and hopefully that will help you find a shade if you are considering this foundation. I do feel like once you see the shades out of the packaging, the range does look really good, but unfortunately on Ulta's website there's only 16 shades available. On Essence's website the full line is available, the full 31 shades, so I'll include both of those links. For $7, if you are normal to oily, like I said, this could be a beautiful foundation for you. Let me know down below if you're at either of those skin types and if this foundation has worked. I'd be curious to know, but man, does this feel drying on my dry, parched skin right now. Like I said, from far away it looks pretty good, but if you're planning to be up close with somebody, get ready for them to see like every single line and dry patch on your face. So maybe it's a good socially distanced foundation. I don't know. But yeah, I don't like the feeling either. It feels heavy and kind of mask-like. Thank you to Essence for sending this out. I was so excited about this. There's so many Essence products that I love so much. I really love the sponge, like I said, and even the brush. This is going to get into my Merit Beauty review. This is a dupe for the Merit brush. This is a high-end, like luxury brush that feels amazing on the skin. This feels almost exactly the same, and it's maybe 75% less the cost of this. I even like this brush better than my It Cosmetics brushes. These brushes are a little stiffer and they're not as pliable as this one. This is really soft and it does work really well with this foundation. So I think this is worth a pickup. If you're looking for a cheaper, more affordable foundation brush, this is really nice. Even other cream products like blush products, I think this would work really well. So I'm excited about the Essence tools, just unfortunately the foundation didn't work out for me. All right, so now getting into this short little Merit Beauty review, and then we'll get into my skincare fail for the month. Merit Beauty. So they are a new minimalistic beauty brand at Sephora. They were actually founded by the founder of the brand Versed, one of my favorite, most affordable skincare brands from the drugstore. So I was so excited to try this out. They did send me out, I think, the full line of products, and I was like 50-50 with all the products. So let's talk about the products that I love the most first. So they have these Flush Bomb cream blushes that are packaged in the coolest, most unique way to package a blush. I think this is so fun. So it comes in this dome applicator. I love the shade Terracotta because it's like a warm bronze on the skin, and I've been using this on my like no makeup days just to warm up my skin and to give it just that extra like sun-kissed glow that I'm lacking right now. And it looks really pretty on the skin. It blends in really seamlessly and it makes your skin look just naturally skin-kissed. I really like the color. Unfortunately, the color that I really wanted, I believe it was Beverly Hills. It was like more of like a peachy tone blush color, was sold out, and I decided on this one. They gave us a choice of what shades we wanted, and I'm really happy with the color selection because it's just like an easy product to keep in my makeup bag to just give my complexion an extra something for the day. So I love this. I would highly recommend these Flush Bomb cheek colors. I'm super excited about this. And then another favorite was this lip oil. This is the, let's see, what do you call it? The Tinted Lip Oil. This is in the shade Pink Beet. This is the most beautiful, like silkiest hydrating lip oil I've tried in a while, and the shade really sticks around, and the color is super opaque and saturated, which I really appreciate. So you're gonna get color payoff and you're gonna get hydration. It has this like, can I put it over this lipstick? This is more of like a brownie nude, but yeah, why not? Let me show you guys what this looks like. Just gives that really healthy, glossy sheen. I love that natural berry color. These are definitely going to be a favorite. I wish they had a larger range of shades. I would love to see more cool toned pinks because you guys know I'm a cool toned pink fan. But I really like this Slick Lip Oil. This is a beautiful formula. I definitely feel like it feels like a high-end formula that is worth the price. Now, the two products I would not recommend from them. The mascara was unfortunately a big fail for me. This is $26, and this is more of literally like a lash tint. This does nothing for my lash volume. It tints them black, yes, like it makes them maybe a little bit more dramatic because I'm getting that darker tint, but I'm not getting a ton of lengthening from this. I'm not getting thickness. For $26, I want to see like a dramatic mascara effect, and this just does not give it to me. The formula holds up really well. If you're looking for, well, no, I'm not going to recommend a $26 mascara for bottom lashes. That's just ridiculous, Lauren. But this does hold up really well on my bottom lashes. The formula is really nice in that it's smudge proof, but I just don't think it gives enough of a wow factor for $26. And then this foundation stick. This is the Perfecting Complexion Stick. I have the shade Ochre here. I was excited about this because I'm really on a mission to find a foundation stick that's hydrating and that goes on silky onto the skin, that wears nicely. But this is pretty draggy on the skin if my skin is feeling dry. Now, if I have a good primer on, it goes on with a nice slip, but for the most part, I'm finding that it's more draggy than anything. And I find that I just have to do a ton of like strips on my skin because of the fact that it's not like very spreadable on the skin. It's super hard to blend in. So I feel like it's kind of cumbersome to apply. It's hard to spread. It looks nice once you have it blended in, but the whole application process just takes way too long for me, and I just wish it was a little bit more hydrating, a little bit more of like a dewy finish. I'll link the video above where I'm wearing this. It does look nice on the skin. It did wear pretty well, but for the price, I just wanted this to be creamier and to feel more nourishing on the skin. Now, I was bummed. I dropped this on the floor and I thought I saved it, but unfortunately the stick like broke off from the applicator. But at least now I can show you how much product you're really getting for your money. Now you're not going to come out there. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, $39. Right there. You're getting I believe it's 0.13 fluid ounces in here. Barely anything. Now, a little bit of product does go a long way, so this may last you a while, but I was blown away when I saw the amount of product you're actually getting in here. Like I said, you don't need a lot of product, but it's just really hard to spread in. The application process just takes a long time. Just not a fan. I do not think that is worth your money, but this Flush Bomb will be a staple. I love this shade Terracotta. It gives that gorgeous sun-kissed glow, and these Lip Slick oils are beautiful on the lips. So excited about those two products, but unfortunately the other two were big fails for me. And then this moisturizer by the brand Mad Hippie. I've heard a ton of great things about this brand. Their prices looked pretty nice. They have great reviews, and I'm on a mission to find more affordable drugstore products. So I wanted to give this a go. This had peptides in here. There's argan oil. Now, my initial disappointment was the price per ounce. You're only getting 1 ounce in here. You can see this moisturizer is pretty tiny, and this is $25. So yeah, maybe $25 to put out at one time isn't terrible for a moisturizer, but you're not really getting a whole heck of a lot here. When you're comparing it per ounce, it's essentially the same as a lot of Sephora moisturizers. But not only just the price, the fragrance in here was just way too strong for me. It has this really strong floral scent. Way too like almost that like perfumey department store floral smell. Not something I want on my face. It feels so velvety smooth on the skin. On first application, you think it's going to be super moisturizing, but it's really not. That's another thing I'll get to in a second. But oh yeah, the scent is way too strong. I wanted to wash this off almost immediately because the scent like sticks around too. And I thought it would be moisturizing because of that silky feel, but the next day after using this, my face felt even drier than the day before. So I don't know what it is about this, but it's not as moisturizing as I would have hoped. It doesn't give your skin that like dewy look in the morning. It doesn't give that burst of hydration like I like in a moisturizer. And I just don't like the scent to it. It's so highly fragranced. It's unfortunate because the other ingredients are so nice, like the peptides, the argan oil. There's also resveratrol in here. So maybe it'll be worth a try for you if you're into those ingredients and you don't mind a strong smelling moisturizer. But unfortunately for the price and my results from this, I just was not super happy with this. Let me know if you guys have tried out anything else from Mad Hippie. I'm really interested in their vitamin C. I've heard great things about that product. But yeah, this moisturizer was unfortunately a fail for me. So that concludes my favorites and fails for the month. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if there's any new releases that have been big disappointments for you or even big winners. Have you guys found any favorites for the month? Also, are there any new upcoming skincare releases that you're really excited about? I've been placing a few orders here and there for future reviews, but I want to know from you guys what you guys are into. Let me know if you'd be into this facial oil review video. I think that'd be fun to compare a bunch of different types of facial oils and oils from different brands. So let me know if that'd be something you'd be into. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.